On today's tip of mental wellness, holistic lifestyle, building a holistic lifestyle, I just thought to share with you what happened to me yesterday. So yesterday I took a walk, which was something I was excited about because it's always been my goal to be able to return from work on a Monday and get to walk, like take an evening walk. The ultimate dream, honestly, is to take walks in the morning before going to work, but that can't work yet. And then I came back, had this really sumptuous dinner, and downed it with a bottle of soda. When I finished the bottle of soda, I fell into this place of self-criticism. Now, mind you, I have just succeeded in something that I have been dreaming to do for such a long time, right? And bam, self-criticism takes over. I'm like, you should have just kept on with this healthy lifestyle thing you're trying to achieve. Now look at how you've wasted the whole work by having a bottle of soda. This, and I stayed on the floor where I was eating for probably 2 hours, just mulling over the fact that I couldn't have some level of self-restraint. And I felt bad. I no longer remembered how excited I was for achieving what I had just earlier achieved. Now, many of us are in this place where we struggle to accept our success, and we get so immersed in the things we've not done right. Perfectionist here who is gradually being changed is speaking to you, so I know what I'm talking about. Like, it's one of those internal issues we deal with. So I should have done it this way. Now, it's crazy because the world probably is giving you grace and leniency and helping you to see that, okay, you're just human and you can do better, right? But somewhere in you is this perfectionist that expect things to be done. Sometimes we are our own jailers. Like, we are actually the one that are putting ourselves in prison, and we have decided to give we actually sometimes give the world the reason to even jail us even more. So if you're like me that sometimes go through these things, or every time go through these things, you want to start by just realizing that at the end of the day, you're a human. It's a simple cliche that I said over and over, but that's the truth. So I experienced something recently. I made a mistake at work, and what basically it was I did a calculation and there were some errors. And so payment was done, everything was done, and then finally our manager sees it and he's like, oh, this is an error. And I was going to go into this whole, how dare you, how couldn't you just see this 50 naira, why did you not see this amount, how did you miss this, how did you, I expect the better of you. And I realized, hey, why are you getting frustrated? I mean, the person you submitted to did not see it before the payment was done, literally to tell you that you're human, right? And so when I saw that, I was like, okay, yes, I made a mistake and I can take this and be more conscious, right? And be more careful. This other person didn't see it. It means that another person can make this mistake. Many times we think we're the only ones that can make this mistake when it's actually a general human issue, right? We self-impose our problems and make it a me thing instead of it just being the fact that it's just a human condition, right? And that's the beginning of the change, really. That's the beginning of where you need to see things from, that it is a human condition, that if I get angry, it's a human condition. If I crave Coke, sadly, Coke tastes way sweeter than apples. It's a human condition. Let's start from there, right? Those are like the first things you want to do for yourself to begin to deliver yourself from this cage that you have put yourself in, from the high expectations that sometimes it's just you that have put it on yourself. Sadly, because people expect something from you, you're like, okay, yes, I have to give it to them by certain high standards that you are still trying to maneuver. Also, it's that thing of realizing that we don't get there all of a sudden. It is a gradual step. So can you celebrate the times where you took a walk, even if it was not exactly at the time you wanted, but you made an effort to? Celebrate that you had that fruit. Can you celebrate that you are conscious of it to eat healthy? Can you actually tell yourself, Sharon, well done, you were able to think of this. Well done for what you did at work. Well done for what you were able to do today. Like, well done. Sometimes we have to speak to ourselves like our best friends, because you are your best friend actually. You understand best what's happening within you. I hope this tip helped. More definitely be in the newsletter. And yes, thank you for watching.